guys, my name is Ella and I'm a College of Science ambassador here at the U studying chemistry. Today for Science Saturday, we're going to be making some rock candy. All you're going to need is some sugar, water, some sticks for your candy to grow on, and maybe some food coloring if you want. So the very first thing I'm going to do is take my sticks. I just used some skewers I had lying around the house, and we're going to get them wet. I'm using a cup of water so I don't have to run over to the sink, but feel free to just rinse them under the water. And then we're going to take some sugar and put it on this plate. And the reason we're doing this is so that we can get some little crystals already on the skewers. And these are going to be called seed crystals. That way, when we put our skewers into the saturated sugar solution, that sugar in the solution has a blueprint to go on and start making the bigger crystals that you always see in your really yummy big rock candy lollipops. So we're going to leave these skewers with the seed crystals here to dry for about 30 minutes. Let's go over to the stove. First, we're going to need 3 cups of sugar. Then we're going to go over to the stove, grab a small saucepan, and add 1 cup of water. Then we're slowly going to add the sugar about 1 cup at a time once the water is simmering. You want to make sure the water is hot at this point so you can dissolve all of your sugar into it. This is going to create what we call a saturated solution. It is saturated because there is more sugar dissolved here now than you can have typically at room temperature. If you watch the video, you can see that as we pour more sugar in now, it's going to be harder for the sugar to fall. This is because we have all of that sugar dissolved. We're actually changing the density of our solution. Once we've added all of our sugar, we're going to turn the heat up and bring our sweet solution to a boil. Once it's boiling, then we're going to turn off the heat, set it aside, and let it sit for 20 minutes. Now, let's go back over to the counter. Okay, well, my supersaturated sugar solution has been sitting for about 20 minutes now, so now I'm ready to move it into the jar. So I quickly heated this jar up just with some really hot water under my sink faucet, so that way I don't accidentally shock the glass. And now I'm just going to pour my sugar solution in. So when you put your sticks in, you're going to want to make sure that there's about 1.5 inches of room from the bottom so that your crystals don't touch the bottom, because then it's going to be really hard to get out. I want to color mine green today, so I'm going to use just a couple drops of food coloring. And then just stir that up really quick. It's going to give a really nice, pretty deep green. Okay, yeah, and you can kind of see how viscous this solution is because it has so much sugar in it. So now I'm going to take one of my sticks that has all the seed crystals on it and put it into my jar. And then the way that I'm going to get it to stay on there is use a clothespin, and that'll help it balance on there a little bit. Again, you want to make sure it's in the center of your jar and about 1.5 inches off the bottom. So this one I just need to move down a teeny bit and I should be good to go. Now you just want to stash this somewhere for like 5 days to a week and you can watch your crystals grow. So I actually did one a little bit over a week ago, so you can see the final product. So here you can kind of see all of the big crystals in there. You are going to get a little bit of a film on top. Now I'm just going to break the top film. And there we go. My rock candy is all good to go. Okay, well, good luck with your crystal making and hope you make some super yummy treats, and let us know how everything goes down in the comments below.